the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2027 Detroit Tigers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Striding in, Big Daddy, Big Dog, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Big Dog.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for Detroit, Colin Pulliam. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Into the box, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changed?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
As a look, now the pitch. lifted in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Big Dog is off at first with 2 away. Now a bunt attempt here. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Here's Rougned Odor now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Rougned Odor.
Popped him up. Big Dog is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Big Daddy, Big Dog, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Verdugo racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Play ball. Ball 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers.
Big Daddy, Big Dog will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Covey. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Big Dog. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Play ball. 3.
Next for the Tigers, Christian Arroyo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. I'm set with the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Take the base.
Ready once again, Big Daddy, Big Dog, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy, Big Dog.
He's set, here it comes. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Verdugo racing back, still ranging back, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey.
Play ball. Ball 4. Good to go. He's safe. That's ball 4.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
The final.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Game 2 of the AL Division Series is next. Rick Hathaway is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Detroit Tigers.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game. So their focus is on him, and so is mine.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping into the box, Christian Arroyo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Play ball.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. To short. Big Dog has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Play ball. He's out. 3. He's safe.
Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Big Dog. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy Big Dog.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Randall Romero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Romero.
Hit on the ground is short. Big Dog. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead.
Play ball. Out. 4-4. Take the base. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Striding in once again, Big Daddy Big Dog. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So
Play ball. 3. Out. He's out. 3. 4-4. Take the base. 3. 3. He's out.
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Big Daddy Big Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Play ball. And hit him. First base. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously,
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Stepping in, Big Daddy. Big Dog. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
this is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Andrew Benintendi.
Tapped up the first baseline. Lyon charging in on it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third. Here. Digging in, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Nomar Mazara.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a...
So striding forward now, Anthony Covey.
Catcher, Anthony Covey.
The 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Let's play ball.
So stepping in, Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christian Arroyo.
Chopped weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. And so with 2 away now. In now, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Arroyo fields cleanly. And that's the first out.
Let's play ball.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Play ball.
Digging in once again, Big Daddy, Big Dog, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, and this will not be in time as he's into third base safely.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like the
Play ball. Three. Full four. Take the base. Take out. Three. Ball four. Take the base. Three. Take out.
Into the box now, Big Daddy, Big Dog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Romero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and
Play ball. Three. Three. That's ball four. Take out.
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Big Daddy, Big Dog, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Boston's out in front, 5-2.
well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the American The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer digging in, Big Daddy Big Dog. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall Romero. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup. Standing in, Big Daddy Big Dog. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good effort as he's able to. At the plate, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Manny Ramirez.
Hit hard. And there are 2 away now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. Big Dog ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Big Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Romero giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here it comes, 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He was a double play victim last time around. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores. At the plate, Big Daddy Big Dog. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Striding in for Boston, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. Leading off the inning, Randall Romero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old... They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.